countries with so many hot single women. Can you imagine? When measuring population growth on a global scale, the focus is often on the death and birth ratio. However, one aspect that has been frequently overlooked is the ratio of males to females, forgetting that this disparity between the two genders can have a drastic impact on a country's economy. Many countries are currently experiencing gender imbalances, with women outnumbering the other, not just by thousands, but in millions. You can imagine the consequences. This imbalance has left many women single and desperately searching for spouses. The question then is, what options do these women have? Nonetheless, let's explore this issue further. What are the top 10 countries on this list? 10. Armenia. As of 1st January 2023, the population of Armenia was estimated to be 2,992,854 people, of which 54.97% of the population are women and 45.03% are men, leaving us with about 298,000 single women in the country for you to choose from. Looking at the women, they aren't bad. Yeah, they are good-looking with sexy eyes and inviting lips. It won't be challenging to hook up with any of these women because they are really in need of a man to love and, of course, willing to give it whatever it takes. So you can be sure to have one of the best moments of your life with any of these gorgeous women. It's a pity the country went through a lot in the 20th century. The imposition of Soviet rule and conflicts with their neighbors have negatively affected the nation. However, the lack of men in Armenia is largely due to the after effects of the Armenian genocide that took place during and after the First World War. Under Turkish Ottoman rule, about 1.5 million Armenians were killed in mass executions or taken on death marches across the Syrian desert. These acts of extreme violence led to the coining of the word genocide. Recent economic turmoil has also led to Armenian men leaving in search of greener pastures. You will find Armenians all around the world today. But for the women, we only hope they move out to find men as well. 9. Belarus. Located on the border of Nazi Germany, the region that would eventually become Belarus was subjected to complete destruction during World War II. With over a quarter of its population destroyed during the war, this area experienced the highest casualties per capita in the conflict. Today, Belarus is one of the poorest countries in Europe and the continent's sole remaining dictatorship. As a result, living standards are low and economic opportunities are scarce, prompting many young men to seek better prospects in other parts of Europe. This decline can be attributed to both a decrease in the birth rate and an increase in emigration. Currently, there are over 650,000 single women in the county. Did I mention that Belarus women have the most captivating smile in the world? These women's smiles can melt the heart of the toughest man in the world. They are enchanting. If you need a lovely woman in your life, give a Belarusian woman a trial. You will enjoy every moment spent with her. Do you also know that women are well known to be so good in bed? Come on, there's no dull moment with a Belarus woman. 8. Ukraine. It's no doubt that Ukrainian women are strikingly beautiful and sexy. However, the political instability and conflict in recent years have had an extensive impact on these beautiful women. The loss of male lives due to military engagement and emigration has further contributed to a high number of single women. The 2019 census report revealed that 53.67% of the 43,734,000 people in Ukraine are women. 23,471,000 were women, and 20,263,000 were men, then leaving us with about 3.3 million single women. Oops, that's a whole lot.
Coupled with the current state of Ukraine, one can only imagine the fate of the women, as the gap between men and women will continue to grow. But you can help reduce the figures. Just take a look at these smashing ladies. Come on, they are hot. And not only on the outside, they are hot down there as well. They've got what it takes to make a man go crazy.
You know what? Go. Find out yourself. 7. Nigeria. Ever heard of or seen a place where the women are drop-dead gorgeous with jaw-dropping figure eights, yet single? Nigeria is the place. 3 out of every 5 women you see have crazy curves that make you stop to stare. Several factors contribute to higher levels of migration among men in Nigeria, including cultural and economic disparities and regional conflicts. As a result, the country has a relatively larger number of single women. Current statistics from 2021 indicate that the female population in Nigeria stands at around 105.57 million, while the male population is approximately 107.83 million inhabitants, leaving us with about 2 million single women. We can't just watch these pretty ladies stay lonely for the rest of their lives. They need our love and warmth. And you can be sure to be satisfied by these women. You can see for yourself how blessed they are. With Nigerian babes, your fantasies will become reality. You will probably get to cloud 9. 6. Portugal. The Portuguese economy has struggled in the last decade, so many Portuguese men have left the country searching for greener pastures. Even the ones left behind are battling with a lower life expectancy compared to their women, leaving us with about 500,000 single women in the country. In other words, 1 out of every 7 women will be single in the country. You sure know that Portuguese women are caring and hospitable. They are one of the most romantic women in the world. When a Portuguese woman is into you, she will shower you with love and affection. You can expect them to always be in the mood. Yeah, they believe it's one of the ways to keep their man. So if you are a SX frick, hook up with any of these 500,000 babes and enjoy life to its fullest. 5. Brazil. It's no news that Brazilian women are among the hottest in the world. In 2022, Brazil's population reached approximately 215 million people, with around 110 million women and 105.7 million men residing in this Latin American country. Just imagine having close to 5 million single women in a country. That's no longer funny. Men, we need to be of help and love up to these women. They need us. Factors such as high crime rates, drug problems, and unstable economic conditions have had an impact on gender ratios in certain regions of Brazil, causing more women to be single. 4. Japan. Japanese women might not be attractive at first sight, but when you get closer to these women, you will never remain the same. Those women are wild in bed. They'll do everything to satisfy a man. Like China, Japan has faced a decline in its population and an increasing gender gap. This situation can be attributed to factors such as an aging population, prioritizing careers over marriage, and societal pressures. For instance, the population of Japan, as of 1st January 2023, was estimated to be 126,219,457 people. And when you break down the population data, you will realize the country has approximately 3.3 million single women. We can't allow these women stay idle just like that. They are a must-have for every man, even if it's once in a lifetime, because these women are hot in bed. They will drive any man crazy with their skills. 3. Russia. As of January 2023, Russia's total population was recorded to be 144.7 million. A breakdown of the data indicates that 53.6% of the population are females, while males make up 46.4%. This implies that there are approximately 7 million single women in the country. That's like having 2 countries without a single man. That's insane. No wonder they are always seeking to date foreign men. But these women are sexy, beautiful and hot, with mesmerizing body curves. They are irresistible. Much like their neighbor Ukraine, Russia can also attribute some of this gender disparity to the devastating impact of the Second World War. The Soviet Union suffered the most casualties of any nation during the conflict and lost a staggering 27 million people. However, Russia's bleak history is not the only reason for its higher number of women. Much like Estonia and Lithuania, Russian men are much more likely to fall victim to alcoholism. Be your brother's keeper by hooking up with any of these women and showering them with love. 2. Latvia. Located on the Baltic Sea, Latvia is a small European nation with the second highest female-to-male ratio in the world. As of January 1, 2023, the population of Latvia was estimated to be 1,129,959 people. In Latvia, there is a significant disparity between the number of males and females, with 852 males per 1,000 females. This imbalance can be attributed to several factors, such as self-inflicted hazards that are more prevalent among men. Specifically, Latvian men engage in heavy drinking and smoking, resulting in several health complications. Consequently, the life expectancy for Latvian men is around 68 years, while women tend to live 10 years longer, with an average life expectancy of 78. Additionally, male suicide rates are considerably higher in Latvia. Plus, the collapse of the Soviet Union had a profound impact on Latvia, resulting in a significant portion of the male population migrating. Here, 1 out of every 5 women is single. Lastly, we have Hong Kong. As of 1 January 2023, the population of Hong Kong was estimated to be 7,652,142 people, of which there are 4,062,800 females and 3,409,800 males. You can do the maths. In fact, it's believed that 1 in 5 Hong Kong women will remain single for the rest of their lives. Currently, the country has more than 1 million single women actively searching for a boyfriend. Perhaps you could help. Or are we going to sit and watch these pretty women grow old without exploring their beauty? We've got to come up with a solution. Hong Kong women are far from being the most beautiful, but they've got a hot body shape.